We are live. Let's just make sure we're working. We are live. Perfect. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Memorial Day. Today we are live streaming a match and we are going to be focusing on a winger. For this analysis, my main objective is just to make sure that we can really identify this winger, their abilities in possession, out of possession, their movement off the ball, and then any moments that we can kind of be like, this is where this player needs to do this or do that, just so they can stand out a little more. And that is what we're going to do today. So let me just fix this right here and we'll jump right into it. Number one, we are focusing on this player right here. I want to record this part right here. So in possession, let's record it and then we're going to break it down.
Control from Alejandro Diaz. Options left and right. It's Tahid. TJ Tahid. Thought about the shot. Back to Diaz. Alejandro Diaz. Can't find frame.
So that first.
Control from Alejandro Diaz. Options left and right. It's
couple things that I notice here. So if you're a winger, listen up, guys. A couple things that I notice here. Number one is great positioning. This player is in a great, pushing up, joining the attack. Okay. Then what I'm noticing here.
Throw from Alejandro Diaz. Options left and right.
First touch. Do you guys see the distance between him and the defender? And right now they're isolated in a 1v1. Okay. I don't think
it's Tahid.
That his first touch now, he's moving into traffic. Would you guys agree? What is another situation that he could have done? Because I'm thinking when he moves into traffic, he closes down his own space. He has this option, yes. Okay, he's looking for the 1-2. Even if he gets that 1-2 in there, what's he going to do? I don't think that's the best option. Could it work? Yes. But I don't think that's the best option. So my thing is, if you're a winger and you receive in these situations,
options left.
Here, I'm going to add this text. Need you. Hold on. Let me just make sure my text is working. Need you to. I might need to charge my keyboard, guys. My fault. Need you to be more direct here. Notice this 1v1. Cutting inside, you cut into traffic. Down the line seems like the better option. This is what I'm seeing here. If he can close down this space, go direct, use his speed, and then go down the line and whipping across, I think that's the better option there. Mind you, this is a young professional player, and just like you guys see on TV, you guys see amateur players, semi-pro players, pro players, these little things, he didn't do anything wrong, he didn't lose a ball, he was looking for a combination, but this little option here, I think could potentially change his game, right? Now if you make these decisions consistently where you're always cutting inside, he's a right-footed player. He's cutting inside. He's getting into a congested area. Maybe 1 out of 6, 1 out of 7 moments are going to happen. But the thing that I always see with players is you are in control of your moments, right? And this is what we see from the outside, is the decisions that you make. Of course, on the field, it looks different. He has a different perspective. He's seeing something else. He's seeing something that we cannot see from the outside. But this is why I do match analysis, because now, when I get on a call with this player, which is probably going to be later on this week, we are going to discuss this moment. I'm going to ask him, TJ, what were you thinking in this moment? Why did you cut inside? And then we're going to look at this next perspective. I'm like, now seeing this from this perspective, do you see why cutting inside in that moment may have not been the best option? The other option, that if he does cut inside, I would like to see him cut inside if this number 9 makes that run and drags this defender. Then he's opening up space in here. That's when you cut inside. And then maybe he can cut in and shoot. You know what I mean? Peter should probably drive towards the defender 100%. So mean plays. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hey, he's cutting into traffic. Cutting into traffic here. Boom. Yep. That's what I'm seeing.
TJ Tahid thought about the shot.
Even if he does get this pass, this is something I really want to. Even if you get this pass, back, what can you do here? These are clips. So these are clips that I'm gonna send them before we get on a call, and just so he can think about it. They got a shot off. So like I said, there's nothing wrong with this play. I just think that maybe for him individually, if he can take that player on, drive towards the defender, take that player on, cut down the line, whip in across, I think it's a little better. All right, let's go back. Let's see the next clip. I'm gonna mute it because it's loud. See again, ball's getting rotated out.
Can't find frame.
Okay, so here, I think he's in a good position right now. He's in the half space, striker, boom. This is a 50-50 ball. I mean, it's kind of hopeful from the fullback. There's nothing really to look at there. Let's see another moment. Too slow, I think.
Tahid for Batar. Watched by Rama. Fry. Tahid.
Alright, so let's look at that clip.
Garcia, yeah,
we're gonna record it now.
Tahid for Batar. Watched by Rama. Fry. Tahid. Too far behind of Gabby.
Okay. So chat, what do you guys see on that one? What do we notice in this moment? Somewhat similar situation. We're receiving out wide on the left. You can tell right away just from these two clips, he's very right-footed. Maybe doesn't really trust his left foot. I don't know. This is why we have these calls. But right off the bat, we have 6 people watching. What do you guys see? I'm going to play it again. I'm thinking right there, look at all the space that he has. So, number 1, I need you, TJ. We're going to highlight you here. And I need you. Once again, should probably go quickly towards the defender. Exactly. This is exactly what I'm saying. Look at all this space he has. These are the moments, like 3 yards, 4 or 5 yards. I need you to take up that space. His teammate number 11 might drift out wide, maybe something, but I need you to close down that space quicker. Drive into that zone. I know it's somewhat, everybody's there, but I can tell just from these two clips, he's that shifty player. So maybe we can create something, but I need him to drive that ball forward a little quicker. He's waiting for the defender to attack, which just goes into the space you should take. Why not take this space a bit quicker is what I'm seeing. These are moments that I want to discuss, right? Ask questions. Again, we are not on the field. I don't know what he sees. Maybe he feels that, it is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Their defenders are there. Let's see what happens next. See, he's not really, again, he cuts inside. No real options there. Makes the movement out. Nothing really on there. Here, guys, again, on this moment, I'm thinking why not take him on and whip in across with the left foot. We have this space here. Why not? I think that's a better option here. Why not go down the line and whip in a cross? Yeah, why not whip in across there? I think it's an isolated 2v2 situation. The defender's giving him all the space down the line. The combination inside could work. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Again, let's see if it's his mistake or his teammate's mistake. See, that's the thing, though. See, in these areas, we don't want to lose possession there, right? We want to finish the play. So that's why, in my opinion, if that's my winger and he's in those areas, I need him to be selfish, man. This is why we do those isolated functional movements, those exact movements when you're just like pa 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 pa. But it's different. It depends what they see and what they're thinking in that moment, right? Can we shift their mindset, though, to be a little bit more direct in these moments? At least that's what I would want from my winger. In all situations, he could be more aggressive with his first touch attacking the space. Peter, I 100% agree. Let's look at another clip. Let's see what happens next.
Badibanga is going to have his pick on what he wants to do here.
Defensive moment, that's good.
Into what was seemingly a wide open position.
This is another defensive moment.
In possession, watched by Romeo. Didn't really have anything to do. It was going to be over the line into touch for a throw. Tries the back heel. Helped out by his teammate.
All right. So here,
there is Kitty in possession.
I don't see.
By Romeo. Didn't really have anything to do. It was going to be.
I think in those moments, play the way you face. That's what I'm seeing from this. And we literally just talked about it. If you guys are coming from Instagram, the post that I literally just posted maybe 30 minutes ago is this exact moment. You rewind it back a little bit. If you receive that ball down the line, where is the space going to be? Inside. So we're going to record this again.
There is Kitty in possession, watched by Romeo. Didn't really have anything to do. It was going to be over the line into touch.
They literally just won back possession, so decision making can be a little bit, better.
There is Kitty in possession, watched by Romeo. Didn't really have anything to do.
So good first touch. I just want nothing wrong with trying things. I just want him to. Did you notice his space inside? That's all I'm gonna say. Did you notice this space inside. You take a touch in here, dribble in. Suddenly, am I spelling that right? You're attacking the back line. That's what I'm seeing, guys. Would you agree? If we take that touch inside, maybe he can turn, maybe he can find his number 6. Again, if he takes a touch inside, he can dribble in. Yeah. And I think just seeing this space, you're gonna notice it before, right? I think wanted to be, try something, which is okay. But I think in that moment, we just won back the possession. Now we lost the possession and gave it back. So these little decisions, right? Can we identify them in the moment, right? Because again, if that goes through, nobody's gonna say anything. But how many times is it gonna go through realistically? It's not gonna go through every single time, right? So where can we be more effective in different moments of the match is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. Another clip. Love how he turns and faces him up there. Nothing's on. Reset. Perfect. Perfect.
Crawford back to Romeo under pressure from Terran Campbell.
Similar situation here, guys. It's way more pressure. Well, let's see.
Helped out by his teammates.
I like this. This clip is super simple. I love how he faces him up, tries to get by. No real space to get through. Turns, resets. Perfect. Keeps possession. No need to force it there. You're defensive midfield third, looking to combine, looking to keep the ball. That's the main objective in those areas as a winger. Makes the movement, checks in.
Crawford back to Romeo under pressure.
This is great pressure from Forge. Draws a foul. There's no real space there. Good. So in those moments for wingers, when mark is tight, boom, protect. That's what we're looking to do until something opens up. There's not really much you can do in those moments. Play the way you face, protect the ball, and then we go.
Vasco Fry's gonna start VFC off here.
Alright, so here, let's look at this movement here. I'm gonna record this.
He's gonna start VFC off here. Right on Garcia.
Simple. I just want to see if maybe there was a diagonal.
He's gonna start VFC off here.
I don't think so. This center back's reading it. I do think, however, and let me know what you guys think, if he were to make that run, he's dragging out this player with him, which opens up space where? Maybe, right? You guys see that? I think that could have been an option too. But what he does is, I don't think it's wrong either. No, too late, huh? The 9 also isn't making the movement. So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But that's what I see. I don't know what you guys see. like in that moment, if he does like a little change, that passing lane's on quick. 10 is communicating, because in this moment, winger is in the half space. This is a fullback dribbling down the line with somewhat some space going forward. You don't necessarily need to get on the ball in this moment. You're in between two defenders. Maybe we can just drag out to create space. So I don't want to use those arrows though. I'm gonna use this one. Use that one. Do you think making a movement is on here? You would create a passing lane to your 9. Your objective is to not necessarily get on the ball, but to create a passing lane. Maybe he could drive and cut in a bit to force his teammate to make the run and open. Yeah, like a little like shoulder, you know? Like maybe in, out, something like that. That passing lane, that's what I'm looking for. But see, these are the things that, of course, like you make the movement as a winger, and then your striker has to recognize that. So everybody has to be in sync. These are professionals. They train together every day. You're naturally going to be able to see these things, right? But again, we're only focusing on TJ number 26. So that's what I'm seeing. I just want to offer a different perspective to then, you know, when we get on this call together, he sees it. That's the main objective here. He doesn't do anything wrong. I think since that movement he doesn't make early enough, it leaves him with this. The only movement that he makes was this chalk back, restart, then keeps possession. Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking that movement, Peter, just like you're saying, if he makes that movement, just a quick boom, down the line, diagonal movement, he is going to force the defenders to make a decision. And he's dragging out that center back. He's dragging out that center back to create that lane. If the center back doesn't follow him, then now he's getting it out wide, probably. Then maybe something can happen. I just want to offer a different perspective. Let's see another minute.
Likely to replace Tyler Crawford.
Okay, this is something that happens tremendously a lot with wingers. So, fullback is wide, right? I'm gonna record this. Fullback is wide.
Likely to replace Tyler Crawford.
Okay, that is definitely something that happens a lot. So as a winger, we don't want to be on the same line as our fullback. So you guys notice how the fullback is wide, heels on the line. The winger in this moment is in the half space. Does an excellent job checking into that pocket right here. All right. Excellent job moving into this space. Well done. But now what I'm looking for, excellent movement into space. But now what I'm looking for is this combination. There's two combinations that you can do here. 1, 2. Or 1, 2 inside. However, I think this is a fullback. Let me just play it. Oh, he was already kind of cheating to go move out. . he was kind of covered on both. I can't really see if he's scanning his shoulder in this moment. But I think out wide, even if he decides to do a one touch, I think out wide is a better option. It's congested in here. Or maybe awareness to be able to turn in that moment. Because if he's... I'm gonna, yeah. Or if we can scan, see our shoulder. I see two options. One touch out wide. Central area is congested. Can still go 2v1 if he plays a fullback. Completely agree. I think that's more on than inside. 2. Awareness. Need awareness to turn here. Opponent dropped off. Fuck. And yeah, if he has the arm out to feel the opponent, he will know there is space. Exactly. So he needs that awareness. I do not think the pass in the middle was the correct option in this moment. Yeah, see, if he goes wide, you create a 2v1. I need to put that in the text. So, you create a 2v1 with your fullback. Make a little bit more space here so we can see it. There we go. Perfect. Peter, 100%. You're completely right. Let's see another clip. Let's see what else happens. Isn't it crazy, guys, how you can see so much? Just look, we've only watched 2 minutes of this video. Okay, all these clips are just different. Let me show you guys. This is verse 4, if I'm not mistaken. So all these clips, guys, are just different moments that they've had during the match. And it's split up into actions, as you guys can see. Passes, attacking duels, winning fouls, passes, link up play, aggressiveness, passes, loose ball, defensive positioning, aggressiveness, all these little things. All this was taken from Wyscout. So it's not the full match, but we're just looking at these clips, and I think it's so interesting how we can get so much information just from these clips. And again, I've spoken to different people, like deep in the industry. Most recently, I spoke to an MLS scout, and he was actually telling me how they look through all this footage of players before they sign, and then there's somebody else in another department like going through how they are as a person, their mentality, all these little things, but like, you know, what they do on the ball, off the ball, defensive moments. I want to see some defensive moments. I don't think we've gotten to those clips yet, but let's see. Here's a defensive moment. This is excellent. I think this is excellent. I'll tell you why in a second. So here, perfect. I'll tell you why this is a great moment. He's already reading it. This awareness, excellent awareness. Right here, I'm gonna put it. And these are the cues that you have to look out for, right? So if you guys have seen, again, if you're coming from Instagram, there is a video that I posted not too long ago about pressing triggers. And basically, these are the moments where if the ball goes out to the fullback, if somebody takes a touch backwards, if the center back gets on the ball, if the center mid gets on the ball, there's different triggers, depends on what you train, right? But these moments is center back looks to play. Our player's already reading that and looking to close down space. Doesn't get there with their back when the fullback has their back to the ball. Fullback turns extremely well, I think, to face up. But now what that pressure does is now, space closed, back, closing the space, closing down this space, forces the opponent to make a rushed decision. Boom. And then what happens? We get the ball back. Thank you very much. Perfect. Let's see another clip, guys.
Tahid first to the byline. James Cameron blows the tire. Can work.
4-2-3-1 and a 4-2-3-1.
Langley today, and you thank the supporters for seeing the Table Club in pouring.
Out of possession again. I think this is great positioning from our player. He's in the half space. Forces a mistake there. So let's go ahead and just... excellent positioning. See, here, as the ball's shifting over, right? Peter, have to go now, but really enjoyed the interaction watching. So much to learn and think about in the small moments in the game we're looking for. Peter, thank you so much for joining in, man. I appreciate you joining in. Thank you for your participation. I think it's super important, man. You can learn so much. But yes, next one for sure this week. I will be in town here until Thursday. Friday I have to travel, so I probably won't do anything Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But this week for sure we are going to be doing a whole bunch of analysis. Thank you so much, everybody joining in. We are again just analyzing this player right here. This player is a professional, young, I want to say he's 20 or 21, playing in the CPL, Canadian Premier League, and we're just going over his clips and just trying to see where we can, maybe improve his game, get the decision making a little better. So right now in this clip, he's defensively they're in a 4-2-3-1. He's holding his zone, but now what I like here is that he's in a position to where, no, that's not what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. You're in a position where if CB takes a good touch, you can press the FB. CB takes a bad touch and you are able to take advantage. And why? Because this player is in the half space. Always in the half space. That's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for here. He's not too wide. He's not too inside. He's in the half space, out of possession. And yes, maybe the distance isn't that super close. But again, if you guys play footy, you know that sometimes it feels closer than what it seems like, right? A lot of times we're watching TV, we're watching these matches, and we're like, why didn't he do this? Why didn't they do that? Etc. But you can see it when you're actually on the field. Let's see another moment. Excellent tracking back here, getting into position. Now he's playing on the right, it seems like. Oh, get it again there, TJ. In possession again. Look at this. Okay, so I'm gonna edit this real quick. Edit duration. Just down to 3. Yep, right there. So similar situation to that clip earlier. If you guys have been watching from the beginning, this player checks into the half space. Again, excellent job checking into the half space, breaking up this line. Well done. Excellent job getting into half space, making yourself available for the CB. Beautiful. Back. However, now the decision after, again, yeah, look at the space he has. Let's let it play. See, he's already turning, so here. Hold on, let's rewind it back. Sorry, not there. I see two options in this moment, guys. Again, can we let me move it over a little bit. I see two options here. One, link with your fullback and make a diagonal run. Two, dribble inside and find a center mid. So this is what I mean. No, okay. Can we play that ball out? Come on. Play that center mid. And then make that run out. Sorry, that fullback. And then make that run diagonal run out to create a 1v1. To create an overload wide. Or keep driving into that space to then find that pass. Here, maybe here or here. That's what I see, guys. I don't know. What do you think? Because I think he has the ability to do this. And again, this player did not do anything wrong. He kept possession, restarted, maybe didn't feel comfortable in that moment. Who knows? And this is why we get on calls to discuss what that player sees in that moment. But this is what I'm seeing here. A little bit of space. He doesn't have crazy pressure. And then there, I think he should have got it back again. But, you know, this is why we go over this. He did step wrong. Out of possession. Excellent job covering this lane. Blocking inside pass, forcing play out wide. Beautiful. Excellent reaction. Ball does get played wide. And then our player has an excellent reaction to close the space down. Excellent reaction to close space down.
Has only touched the ball. Nice turn. Bakari. Ibrahim Bakari. Bakari flipped on. Tahid tries to chop it. Right idea for Crop. The angle wasn't great. Still completes the.
See, this is good.
Ibrahim Bakari. Tahid, nice turn. Bakari. Ibrahim Bakari. Bakari flipped on. Tahid tries to chop it. Right idea for Crop. The angle wasn't great. Still completes the pass.
No, this is good. This is good for him.
Handal Diaz. Fry, and now a wide open MJ Clark. Wow. The sack. Diaz. Fry, and now a wide MJ Clark.
Yeah, see, in this moment, so this is another moment, guys. This is another moment that as a winger, I think you guys need to recognize. If your fullback is isolated, there's no reason to make that run out wide.
Diaz. Fry, and now a
We have an isolation here. Teammate is in a 1v1. No need to make a diagonal run. Stay. I need him to stay here. No, where is it? Space, there we go. Stay in this zone. For a possible link up play. See, now he just brings all the defenders. No need to be honest there. No need to make a run there. Good defending.
First sending off that Forge have had this season. Ashton Morgan's earlier was rescinded. Just got the minimum of 3 minutes. The minimum of 3 minutes. They will go to. They'll be heading home pretty happy, but that obviously leaves a little bit of a blemish on the game. Through the minimum 3.
That's not a foul, ref.
Tahid fouls Baddy Bonga. Full time. It's up to Alain Rouge now.
See this moment.
For full time.
Good.
Tahid has the cross go over his head.
Good. Beautiful. Final product has to be better though, huh?
Ball collected by Fry.
So these are the moments that I see, guys, from this match. Get a sip of water. Export videos withdrawn. This is versus Forge. Yup. Hey. You guys have been working with me this whole stream. And today we're focusing mainly on wingers. So now that is essentially how an analysis works. And I'm exporting the videos now. And this is what I am going to send to the player. After I send that to the player, we will get on a call. And when we get on a call, we're going to discuss all these little things. Because now my objective is to see like what they were thinking in those moments. I want to know why they did the decisions that they made. What could have been done differently if they see the different perspective that I'm offering. And then now, when they go into their next match, the objective now is, can they recognize those cues or recognize those moments that we literally just discussed that I was able to show on video. So that's the main thing. And now I just got to wait for the export. I have a couple more, just one more match that I'm going to do. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing. But yeah, guys, that's essentially how it works. Thank you for tuning in today's stream. And we will definitely be back for another one, most likely on Wednesday. Wednesday, or maybe we can do Wednesday, Thursday. Most likely. But I'll let you guys know. As always, guys, follow the Instagram Grande Sports Training 2. That is where I post some of the shorter form videos if you're coming from YouTube. And then if you're coming from Instagram, this is a YouTube channel, Footy Tactics YouTube channel. This is where we have longer form content on your position. Just make sure that you guys watch all of it, okay? I try to break it down as much as possible. And the most important thing for you as a player is to make sure that you recognize the moments in your position, recognize certain cues, recognize when the ball circulates to a certain zone, recognize the movements that the opponents are making, that your teammates are making, and then what your movement should be in that moment. And then sometimes you don't even have to move. Sometimes you don't even need to get on the ball. So that's what we try to cover as much as possible in these analysis and in the YouTube videos. It's just very important for you to recognize those moments, recognize those cues, so that as time goes on and as more games that you play, you're going to be able to see it. You're not just running around like crazy, trying to get on the ball, hustling 24/7. No, the game is played in moments. Since the game is played in moments, there are moments that you're going to sprint and work your ass off. There are moments that you're going to walk. There's moments that you're going to jog. And there's moments that you're going to stand still. And it's all about recognizing spaces, providing the proper angles in possession. Out of possession is the opposite. You want to be able to close down the spaces and close down the angles. And that's what we're looking to do. All right? So thank you so much for joining in on the stream, guys. As always, you guys have been awesome. So we are going to end it right there. And keep a lookout for the next stream. I'm going to be posting on IG. Take care.